The Spanish invaded the coast of Colombia in 1525. It took them many years to reach the Colombian highlands, where they founded Bogota in 1538. El Dorado is a term used by Europeans to describe a tribal chief of the Muisca native people of Colombia, who, as an initiation rite, covered himself with gold dust and dived into Lake Guatavita. Imagined as a place, El Dorado went from a city to a kingdom and an empire of this legendary Golden King. The rumors of El Dorado spread up the Orinoco River in Venezuela, and although it was never found, plenty of gold was found in the highlands of Colombia. Spain's hold was vast in the Americas. The weakest spot was along the Caribbean coast. English and Dutch pirates constantly threatened the coast. The period during which pirates were most successful was from the 1660s to the 1730s. Piracy flourished in the Caribbean because of the existence of pirate seaports such as Port Royal in Jamaica, Tortuga in Haiti, and Nassau in the Bahamas. Pirates were often former sailors used to naval warfare. They were called buccaneers, from the French term boucanier, one who smokes meat on a boucan, which is a wooden frame set over a fire. By setting up the smoky fires and boucans with prepared meat, these castaways would lure a ship to draw near for trading, at which time the buccaneers could seize the ship. The buccaneers were later chased off of their islands by colonial authorities and had to seek a new life at sea, where they continued their ship raiding. By the 1700s, Guyana was British, Suriname was Dutch, and French Guinea was French. The fight for independence from Spain. Simón Bolivar, he was born in Venezuela. In 1811, Venezuela declared independence, and that movement was led by Simón Bolivar. They actually won their independence after the Battle of Lake Maracaibo in 1823. The new nations of the Caribbean South America were unstable politically and economically, as you might recall from Mexico. In 1928, Venezuela was the world's largest oil exporter. Despite the wealth, many people were still very poor. The government tried to redistribute the wealth, which of course did not go over very well. There was political violence, which began from 1948 to about 1957, and they called that La Violencia. A new wave of conflict began in 1960 when rebel armies formed. Paramilitaries are armed forces that are unauthorized by the government. So the government might set up a military, but these paramilitaries were created not by the government, but by everyday people. All of the fighting led to the government taking control of the oil industry, which then nationalized it. Between 1960 and 1998, there was much upheaval in Venezuela. By 1998, riots and strikes made the populace ripe for the political message of Hugo Chavez. He won the election and took back the oil industry to give the money to social services again. Businesses did not like his style and thought that he may be turning into a dictator. Hugo Chavez was president between the years of 1999 and 2013 when he passed away. Nicolas Maduro became the next president of Venezuela.